You know what time it is. We are here at NXT Bash at the Beach. Stacked card, stacked show. Lots of good things happening. Let's just get into it. But before we do that, make sure you click the subscribe button and hit the like button as well if you think this video is going to be amazing. Also, update on Bianca Belair. I know in the previous video I said it was going to be nothing. Yeah, she's going to be out for 2 weeks, like 2.5 weeks. So, yep, that match with her, Thunder Rosa, and Dakota Kai is going to have to be postponed. Till then, that sucks. That I just hate sometimes go-home shows because they have to have some level of importance to them, and that means putting some of your bigger stars on them and possibly having them wrestle. But, man, I was really looking forward to that match and really looking forward to what will become of that match. But we're just going to postpone it to Thunder and just make that show bigger. But let's get into this show. Let's go. So we kick off the show with Malcolm Bivens, and he introduces us to Stanford Stadium, home of the Cardinals. We are here. I think this is Stanford's college football stadium. So yeah, we are here on the south and southwest. We are here with NXT Bash at the Beach in sunny California, here in Stanford Stadium, and Malcolm Bivens is just dressed to the nines, and he's so happy. Along with Bivens Enterprises, they're dressed in suits as well, and they said they are the true host of NXT Bash at the Beach. We have a stat card here for you tonight, so let's just get into the show. No long introductions, but Jason Moore comes on and says, "Malcolm, I told you that you would have a co-host," and Malcolm says, Jason, you didn't bring him out, so I guess you was just lying. You was trying to get up under my skin. Whatever you had, whatever. We're the true host of NXT Bash at the Beach for both nights. And Jason says, let me introduce you to your co-host, 76. So, we're here rolling. The Undertaker, the American Bad-A version, comes down on his motorcycle, gets a huge pop from the crowd. The Undertaker is the co-host of WrestleMania. And only how Undertaker says it, let's kick off the show. So yes, I brought in The Undertaker to be the co-host of NXT Bash at the Beach, and this should be fun. We kick off the show with a 69, really good and a decent match. MSK defeated FTR in 15:58 when Desmond Xavier submitted Cash Wheeler. MSK win the tag team championships. Dax Harwood 74, Cash Wheeler 76, Desmond Xavier 71, and Zachary Wentz 64. FTR have great chemistry together, and this was a really good match. It wasn't the green I was hoping for, but I had to keep Dax and Cash strong since MSK is a little bit behind them. But yes, I've been planning this for a while. I knew that when I brought in MSK and I just saw their ratings, I said, I want to give them the belts. And FTR was just on this roll. I said, let's have it at our summer pay-per-view, which is our second biggest match card of the year. And this was a really good match to signify that. 69, MSK celebrate their title victory. MSK finally captured the NXT Tag Team titles. They've been struggling ever since they got here. They lost to MCMG in the in the Dusty Rhodes Classic, but they went ahead. They changed their name from the Rascals to MSK to kind of mirror real life, and they've been on the roll ever since. FTR had to cheat to beat them at NXT TakeOver Supremacy with Subculture and GYV in the mix. But yes, MSK are the new tag team champions. 54. I was thinking this is good. So better than I thought it was gonna be. The Beautiful People, Chelsea Green, Paris Marie, and Tay Conti defeated Madison Rayne, Gail Kim, and Beth Phoenix in 12:50 when Chelsea Green pinned Gail Kim. Tay Conti 34, Paris Marie 33, Chelsea Green 47, Beth Phoenix 59, Gail Kim 56, and Madison Rayne 58. But yes, the young blood in the Beautiful People beat the legends in Madison Rayne, Gail Kim, and Beth Phoenix. And I already knew that the Beautiful People were going over because it's all about the future. And these women are the future. And I want to put them over. And they should get a huge popularity boost from this. 54, the Beautiful People prove that they were the better woman and that they beat the legend. So they are putting the roster on notice. They're putting the universe on notice, saying that, hey, we're legit. We've beaten legends, and you should take us seriously. If you didn't already, now you take us seriously. 89. So Everrise geek out over the Undertaker, and you just got Everrise saying, "Hey, you check out our show?" And the Undertaker said, "Yeah, check it out from here to here when I'm drinking my morning coffee." And they're just so excited. And they say, could we please get your autograph?" And Undertaker says, "Sure." And he writes he signs his signature, and they're just geeking out over this. And Undertaker goes to Brian Pillman. He says, "You remind me so much of your dad." And I know that he's looking down, and he's very proud of you. And he just does that to Brian Pillman. And you just got Ari Daivari, him and Undertaker give each other a few glances. And Malcolm Bivens says, "So you are the true second co-host. I think it's your what's it called? It's your pleasure to meet me, not the other way around." And the Undertaker says, "Yeah, I'm really happy to be the co-host, and we should have a great night tonight." And Malcolm says, "I need you to sign these papers for some legal reasons." And you just want my signature? Malcolm, like, no. It's for legal reasons. And Undertaker signs it and walks off. And Malcolm Bivens is smiling from ear to ear because he got the Undertaker's signature. 73. Trey Miguel defeated Lio Rush in 1509 by pinfall to Yoshitani. Trey Miguel makes defense number 4 of the NXT North American title. Trey Miguel 72, Lio Rush 66. Trey Miguel retains the North American title, and Trey and Lio hug it out. Trey retains here tonight, but no hard feelings. They knew that they were fighting as competitors, but the match is over, and now they're celebrating as friends and more so brothers. 85, a really good rating. So Cameron Grimes, he's like, Cameron Grimes, and we just cut to a segment where he's playing dice or playing cards with the Undertaker, and they're playing for some money. So you just really get to see the Undertaker, not him as the deadman, but you get to see the man behind it, Mark Calloway, just having fun with Cameron Grimes, and you just see money stacked on the table. Him and Cameron Grimes are just trading wins in whatever game they're playing, and the crowd is just eating it up at this point. 64, okay. Ricky Starks defeated Johnny Gargano, major upset, in 1524 by pinfall to Buster Keaton. Ricky Starks 60, Johnny Gargano 71. So Ricky Starks gets the upset in beating Johnny Gargano. So yeah, really good. I think the reason why this wasn't in green is because I had to keep Johnny strong, because Johnny is 70 and Ricky Starks is not even at 60 yet. But he should be shooting up in popularity by beating Johnny Gargano. Johnny's a mate, man. He's like Teflon. He's not going to be affected by this loss. But you got to put over the new generation, and Ricky Starks is a part of the people that want to build this company around. 44. Okay, not the best segment, but Malcolm Bivens somehow gets the Undertaker's keys to his motorcycle, and everybody just checking the Undertaker's motorcycle out. You got Everrise, Brian Pillman, and Ari Daivari. They're all looking at the motorcycle. Malcolm Bivens comes out. He got the keys to the Undertaker's motorcycle, and people like, can you really ride it? And then Malcolm says, And then Malcolm Bivens, with no helmet on, with a helmet on, he rides the Undertaker's motorcycle. And so yeah, a little funny segment between all 5 men. Let's get back to the show. 78. Really good match, best match of the show so far, and about to have great heat and good wrestling. Tenille Dashwood defeated Rosemary in 1619 with the Roaring Elbow. Tenille, best rating of her of the save so far for her, 84. Rosemary 71. Lack of Psychology, don't care. Really great match. This was really, really good. I'm so happy. Best match of the night, and these women can kick out amazing ratings. But Tenille Dashwood overcame the mind games of Rosemary and defeated her. 63. So Khabib Nurmagomedov and Pete Dunne make their entrances, and you just see Pete Dunne. He's stoic coming down to the ring. He got his all-white gear like he did at NXT TakeOver in Your House, and we see Khabib kind of like the entrance he made against Ciampa at Legacy, where Khabib is just in similar UFC attire with the gloves on, the shorts, bare feet, barefoot, and just he's ready to go down, and he's ready to fight Pete Dunne, not in a match, but in a war, and we get a 74. Okay, really good. Khabib Nurmagomedov defeated Pete Dunne in 1603 by stoppage when Pete Dunne could not continue. 74, really great rating. Khabib 80, my goodness. Pete Dunne 69, really good rating. Really good rating from both men. I was hoping for a little bit better from Pete, but Pete Dunne, that's kind of where his popularity is. But when he gets to the green, I think his match ratings is gonna shoot up from here. But Khabib Nurmagomedov is still undefeated, and he beats Pete Dunne. But Pete Dunne did not tap out. He did not get pinned. He just simply could not continue, and the ref had to stop the match. And this is just basically put over Khabib as a monster, and the crowd is just taking notice of what Khabib just choked out one of the most legit men on the roster in Pete Dunne. He choked out the bruiserweight and made him pass out. So Khabib is on the warpath here, and we better get out of his way. 86, so we see The Undertaker. He's just walking backstage. He says, man, Cameron Grimes made me lose a bit of my money. I think Michelle and I could be happy about that. But he stops for a second, and then the camera pans over to see Tommaso Ciampa. The two men have a stare down. You know, Undertaker could be the dead man, but you got Ciampa, the Black Heart. And then Ciampa, they just look at each other. And then Ciampa leaves because he had his match coming up. And then you see somebody sitting on the stairs, and it's Aleister Black. And Undertaker, Aleister Black look at each other. And Undertaker leaves. So we had a little nice segment between characters. I won't say they're all similar, but they have that mysterious component to them. And I think this would be a good segment. And it was a really good segment, 86. So really good. 54, 55. They didn't click, but I think that's a good rating. Allison Kay defeated Deonna Purrazzo in a death match in 1322 by pinfall. The Cutthroat. Allison Kay 51, Deonna Purrazzo 51. They didn't click, but 55 from the match ratings. I like it. And Allison Kay and Deonna Purrazzo are a bloody mess after this death match, and the crowd gives both women their respect, but Allison Kay is the one that comes out the victor. And Allison Kay said, you're stepping into my world and you're not leaving it. Deonna's leaving it, but she didn't leave with the win. 63, really good rating. 85, so wow, really good rating to kick off your debut. So The Undertaker says, I know it's been all fun and games here tonight, but I'm here to introduce, I got the scoop on the latest signing here to NXT. The lights go out, and we see on the Videotron the light. And it come back on. Mustafa Ali is here in NXT. He's in the ring, and the crowd are excited to see Mustafa Ali here in NXT. And he debuted his old school face gimmick. Got initial rating very good. 85 rated segment. No better way to have your debut or your coming to NXT with The Undertaker introducing you. And Mustafa Ali will be on Inferno. And I told you I had some signings. Mustafa Ali is one of them. I'm very excited. He has some decent pop. So let's get the ball rolling with him. 72. In a decent match, Alyssa Flash defeated Tegan Knox in 1505 by pinfall at the Air Raid Crash. Alyssa Flash, 76. Tegan Knox, 56. But really good rating from both women based on where they're at right now. 72, really great. 68, that's disappointing. But in above that had good heat and decent wrestling. Aleister Black defeated Tommaso Ciampa in 1542 by pinfall from the Warrior Death Foot Stomp. Had to keep Ciampa strong had to keep him strong. Didn't want him to sacrifice all his pop to Aleister. But Aleister Black gets the win here tonight. Aleister Black 69 and Tommaso Ciampa 73. Yeah, both men aren't the most over in the world, even though Ciampa has green popularity. He's not like a Rhea Ripley or a Maya Tiny, where he's in the 80s. He's just in that mid-70s point, like 70, 75 in some areas. But hopefully this match can get both men over. Hopefully this gets Aleister Black in the green. But Aleister Black does get his revenge here tonight by beating Tommaso Ciampa. 100 rating match. I'm really looking forward to this. So we just get a AJ Styles and Adam Cole hype package where both men talk about their past, and both of them say they both recognize that both of each other are great, but they said that they're coming out with the win here tonight. 100 rated segment. Hopefully this match is great. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Best match of the series so far. And an exceptional match. AJ Styles defeated Adam Cole in basically 25 minutes by pinfall. AJ Styles using the Super Styles Clash here tonight. That is apropos to that segment rating. More brillante. That is just great. That is brilliant. Adam Cole 86, AJ Styles 84. This might have been this probably could have been the main event, but the main event is Mayu Iwatani and Rhea Ripley. Those two should have a really good match. But yes, 1,000 times yes. They called it in the ring, so this was not scripted. They called it in ring. AJ Styles to be the victor, and this is an open match. But AJ Styles proved that he's the better man. He was better than Adam Cole then, and apparently he's better than Adam Cole now. And yes, AJ Styles pinned Adam Cole clean in the ring as a sheet. And some are saying, why? Adam Cole's the young guy. He's the young gun. He's the AJ Styles of this generation, some might say. I know, but it's all a part of this story. Adam Cole is in good hands. Have I ever, I've never buried anyone, and I have an idea for what I want to do at NXT TakeOver Legacy. That's going to be like our WrestleMania, and Adam Cole is going to have some major plans there, and it's going to be good, but this is all a part of this story, so you got to be along for the journey, and this time, AJ Styles beats Adam Cole. I knew this was going to be a banger. Great. 75, AJ Styles proved that he was the better man here tonight. And get to our main event almost now. Mayu Iwatani and Rhea Ripley hype package. So we see both women being dominant in their fashion. Mayu Iwatani basically virtually undefeated since coming into NXT. Rhea Ripley shows her downfall, and they see her rising back up by beating people like Io Shirai, Tenille Dashwood. In that Fatal 5-Way, she didn't pin Io in the 1v1, but she's beaten Tenille Dashwood. She's beaten lots of women to get to this point to be number one contender. And let's see what this match gets us. 77. I'm not going to complain, but I was hoping for a little bit better. But in a superb match, Rhea Ripley defeated Mayu Iwatani in 1945 by pinfall with the Soul Food. Rhea Ripley wins the NXT Women's title. 81 split from both women. 77, really good main event. I know Adam Cole and AJ Styles could have been the main event, but this is the title match. I couldn't, this is the title match, and I've been building towards this. And Rhea Ripley wins the Women's Championship. She's finally found her vindication. She won it a couple years ago, almost 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. And now she's finally better, and she's finally on top of the division. And she is the new NXT Women's Champion. Tell me what you think down below. Great show. 84. Yes. The show increased our popularity in 34 regions. This was a great show. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. I enjoyed giving y'all this show. And we are this is the first night. And the second night will be. And the second night has some steep competition, but I think we can get there. But tell me what you think down below. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.